What's good, everyone? Justin here from FearQuest. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm bringing you a look at the new Masters of the Universe Thundercat crossover line. If you're an old school horror fan like I am, odds are you're a fan of He-Man and the Thundercats and other things from the 80s. I'm not so sure about the newer generation, but much love to you as well. You need to get into He-Man and Thundercats if you're not checking that out. But anyway, I'm a huge He-Man fan. And I love the Thundercats. Just about as equal. I may think Lionel may be a little cooler than He-Man. You know, just not a cool factor. But when they announced this line, because I've, been on the Origins, buying all the Origins and all the other He-Man stuff that we've just been pumping down our throats for the last couple years now. They announced the Thundercats line. They did the Ninja Turtle line. I didn't get those. I'm not a Ninja Turtle collector. But they announced the Thundercats, and at first I was kind of thrown off because I saw the way they looked, which there's nothing wrong with the way they looked, but they stylized them and put different like armor and stuff on them, and I was like, why couldn't they just do a regular Thundercats line? Well, they kind of did, and I'll show that as we go throughout this video and how I'll be displaying these figures. This is Wave 1 minus Battle Cat. They have a Battle Cat. I don't really understand the figure, and I'm not going to pick him up. I don't think I might, but I don't think I'm going to get him. But then they got some other Thundercats and stuff coming in Wave 2. But anyway, first off, the box art on these is amazing. I'm definitely going to be keeping these cards. I keep all my He-Man cards. I actually hate opening these because they look great. I mean, the holes aren't even punched on them. But I'm going to open them up, and we're going to check them out. But yeah, just get a look at this box art on Lino here. Really cool. Packaging is great. Back here we got the cool artwork. Similar to like the He-Man style. I've always loved the old He-Man artwork on stuff. It's just really cool. And you got to look at the other figures, and there's the Battle Cat right there. Battle Cat Man. I just don't understand that. But another thing I've always liked is the figures are drawn instead of, I mean, I'm sure they use computer for that now. Back in the day, they were drawn like comic book style. Instead of just a picture of the toys, it's a drawing of the toy, and I've always loved that. But Lino, Lord of the Thundercats here. We've got Chitara, the fastest feline in the universe. Really cool in her box there. Some more cool artwork back here. Same stuff. And then we've got Skeletor, who's like a hybrid Skeletor Mumra. And he's pretty big. Like, we'll compare him to, I think I got a lot of my He-Man stuff put away, but I'm pretty sure I can grab a He-Man. And we'll compare him to the size of him, because he looks pretty, like, hulky here, so. Back of there, tells you how to swap him out. It's really cool stuff. You can pause and read that if you want. I don't know if I... And this isn't Reading Rainbow. I'm not going to read it all to you, but if you want to pause here and read that, you can. But yeah, I'm going to get them out of the boxes, and we're going to go from there. Something that kind of caught my eye here. I didn't really notice this when I was first just kind of showing the box off. It's sort of like Mumra when he's like in his weakened state, and Skeletor, he's never really that like sickly looking, but he transforms into Skeletor. It's pretty cool. Okay, I got them out of the box. They all, well, Lino and Chitara came with a mini comic, which is standard with Masters of the Universe figures, like the old school 80s ones, and then the Origins. These are all real cool. Origins and this, I don't remember how they came back in the 80s. I know I had a bunch of these little comics, and now I own the big book of all the mini comics. But they're really cool. And with these and the Origins, like the one line will all get the same comic book, and I'm like, I kind of think that's dumb, but they could, there are 3 pages or 4 pages. They could do a mini comic for each character that comes out. I think that's how it should be done. But anyway, and the Skeletor came with these cool cards. Skeletor and Mumra cards. It talks about them there. Oh, my hand there. Sorry. Then you flip it around, and it forms Skull Raw. It's pretty cool. They all have a lot of accessories. The accessories are mainly just to swap them to the other character, or they're, you know, I guess he's the only one that really swaps character, but to make the Thundercats look how they're supposed to. Lino came with a belt, this belt here, this hair, a hand, and his Sword of Omens. It's a really good Sword of Omens here. Got the closed eye, then the cat. Chitara came with her bow staff. I thought, oh, Lionel had, yeah, here they are, 2 bottom leg pieces as well. Chitara came with these 2 bottom leg pieces and another hair piece. Here's how they look in their combo He-Man. Like, you know, I guess they go to Eternity and get new gear. But like when they release these, I was like, what's that? I don't like that, especially on Lino. I don't like a fur cod piece on Lino. That's He-Man world. Lino's got the, you know, spandex stuff on. I'm a grown man talking about this weird shit. But anyway, I mean, he's cool looking. But you got the pauldron on his arm there. It's a cat. That's kind of cool. But I didn't understand the white fur panties. But anyway, or that weird helmet piece. Like what's that doing for anybody? But same with Chitara here. They gave her some new armor. It's all cool, but it's just not what I would have gone for. She's got more of a long straight hair than Chitara normally would have. And then this dude, Skeletor, he's a beast. Skeletor here, he's huge. He's a lot bigger than, like there wasn't many figures that they did that were bigger. The WWE line He-Man, the Andre the Giant body was big. I wonder if that's what they used for this. I would have to dig mine out, but yeah. Let me see if I can get a. Oh, hey. Yeah, here's how He-Man would size up to him. Same as Lino, pretty much, but so yeah, there's a significant height difference there. Pretty cool. But now let's turn these guys into what I bought them for. So you gotta do some action figure surgery on them. Let's see here. I really don't know about. Also, Lino stuff's just gonna. I've never freaking seen a bald Lino. That's hilarious. Then you just pop his hair on. Already looking better. Already looking better. Let's see what all we gotta do here. Do I gotta pipe him off his waist? How does this come off? This gauntlet's gotta come off. Oh, please don't make me soak all this. Yeah, no, it came right off. Usually He-Man stuff's pretty easy to get taken apart. So we'll just pull that off, easy peasy. That's gonna come off. I'm gonna take his head in there. Wait, no, pull the hair back off. Oh, he kind of looks like Panther. Panther, yeah. So we're just gonna slide that off of him. Am I going to pop his waist off? I hate doing that. Oh well. Take those off. Put that on. Let's see here. Like that. Gotta amputate his legs. foot and leg. Weird. Take his foot off. Trying to do this as fast as I can. Feet off. Oh, those are tight. Come on. I'm not going to do this for Chitara. Like, I'm going to do that off vid because this is taking up too much time. But I'm just showing y'all real quick what you got to do to get this done. Alright, got the shins on. This bald head is cracking me up. I'm gonna take this other wrist gauntlet off too. Just because. Putting his feet back on right now. Right foot, left foot. I hate messing with small pegs, but this company does pretty well on pretty sturdy stuff. I kind of wish, I mean, I would want his gauntlet on him, but it don't look right, really. So I'm gonna put his hand on. And I'm taking this other wrist gauntlet off, so. Almost there, kids. Get the hair back on. And holy crap. We have a wicked cool Lino figure. I mean, that's what Lino's supposed to look like, okay? Pull that belt down a little more. And we'll put his gauntlet here. It does hang on that like it does in the cartoon kind. It's supposed to, but I don't know. I don't like that. May end up putting it back on him. I guess you can kind of put it like that. But see, that's what they should have did in the first place. Just done a freaking Thundercats line. I mean, you do have the option of swapping them around, you know, but that's just really cool. Anyway, like I was saying, yeah, that's Lino. That's freaking cool. And he's gonna go great. They're gonna go great with the Origins line. Just, you know, throw them up with it. Hopefully might do like a few of the vehicles. Please, no more castle sets or anything like that. There's no room for them. And I'm gonna switch her out off camera real quick because it's the same thing. It just takes too long on video. Unless y'all want to see a punk rock bald Chitara, because there it is. Okay, and you do have to pretty much do full body reconstructive surgery on Chitara just to get everything off of her. So, I mean, we'll just roll it from here. Put her legs back on. Does it matter which is which? Which way's backward and forward? I don't know. We'll find out. Well, I said so. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, Chitara was a total pain in the rear. I had to go put heat on her feet to get them back in the pegs. They're very small, and they did not want to cooperate, so I had to go heat the feet up with the blow dryer and to get them in there. But be careful when changing those back if you're going to change them back, because that sucked. But anyway, here we have Chitara, which looks like she should have looked all along. She does have her smaller bow right there. I'm not going to take that off. I'm going to keep that there. But then put this one in her hand. And then we have Chitara, and she looks great. Looks really good. No, this is how they should have been. That was just way too much trouble. I get it if you want a new look for the Thundercats. That's cool, but you've not put Thundercats out in this scale. I know someone did years ago, but they didn't have any articulation, and I have them somewhere, but, you know, anyway, it wasn't that bad, but she's done. Now for the big guy. Let's get M.O.T.U going here. I don't think he's going to be very difficult. He just looks like matter of fact, I'll go ahead and show you all the cape here. Do we even look at how many? I don't remember. I don't remember. You know, here's a look at Skeletor as Skell-Ra. This cape flips around on from M.O.T.U, but it's blue with Skeletor here. And he's got this wicked cool weapon, which is going to be cool with both of them. But now, he looks cool, but I want M.O.T.U, so I'm going to pop these off. Over here. Oh, the head's going to have to come off here. That's just a cool green skeleton accessory piece that you could put somewhere. I'm not going to take the arms off for this. More than likely, we're going to have to do a lot of stuff. So, off at the waist. Pull the arms out. Can I get this off without taking those arms off? No. Take this off. There's his emblem. Remove that piece. I think his feet are fine. So then we're going to put this piece there. I think I can go ahead and put his waist back on. He's got some the waist back on there. Popped into place. Let's see how. Oh, I spoke too soon. Crap. Let's back off. Oh. This is gonna go here. And that's gonna go up and around. This is gonna have to go around his bottom half here. So, you know, like that. There we go. Now this arm pops in there. His other arm's got another piece of the mummy bandage stuff. Oh. Shiitake. Yeah, this part of the bandage, you get to kind of work up here. Arm's got to be off, and then you got to pop it off and put it over on the arm there. Then you throw his head on here. We have a really badass M.O.T.U figure. Like, that's a cool figure. Like, that's sick. Give him his weapon here. Like, look at that. That's freaking awesome. Are the He-Man, are Thundercats cooler than He-Man? I mean, He-Man's OG. He's badass and such memorable characters, but are the Thundercats cooler? Who would win in a street fight? Drop that down in the comments. He-Man or Thundercats? I mean, like the universe. I guess there's way more people in the Eternia than there are in Thundera, but anyway, man. So here we got all these accessories that I'm never going to use again. But it's a cool addition if you like, you know, change them up, keep them, you know, with their fresh new M.O.T.U look, but I'm sticking with the OG, and that's how I'll be displaying them. And I will be putting them with my Origins setup one day when I get all that back out again, because I have no room. But anyway, let me know what you think about these figures, because I really like them. Let me know how you're going to display them. Are you going to display them with their new look, or are you going to make them classic Thundercats like this? And remember, she's a pain in the ass. Make sure to heat her stuff up before you try to put it all back together, because I really thought I was going to snap her ball joint in her ankle. But no, I dig these guys. They're beautiful like this. Just had to do a little work to get there, but hell yeah, definitely pick them up if you're a fan. They are in Walmart right now. Walmart's got a new little toy section. It's in their action alley in front of the toy aisle, where they got like a, I don't know, it's 8 or 10 foot run, but they've got like a little displays of action figures. It was similar to like old like KB Toys, and Toys R Us kind of did it sometimes, but it was just similar to the old toy store. But I don't know, it's got a lot of stuff on it. It's got He-Man, it's got Transformers, G.I. Joe, Star Wars. I think Barbie's even on one end of it. It's really cool. I mean, I don't think kids buy toys anymore. I think adults do. So, like, for the most part, like this kind of stuff. So anyway, that's all I got. I love the guys. Pick them up. Get 2 thumbs up for me. Like I said, hit the thumbs up, hit the thumbs down, hit the bell, hit the little sub button, please. I need your subscription. Anyway, until next time, love you kids. Stay safe.